because I knew I needed to ask it, was why do you feel like you were never TNA/Impact Wrestling World Champion? Because to me, it's shocking. It is absolutely shocking. This never happened.
Well, it's real simple, Steve. It can happen to everyone. There's always the what ifs on many guys. So I mean, I'm no special case. But going back to say 2009, 10, 11, that era right there, I was being mentored by Jim Cornette.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, Jim Cornette and Vince Russo and Dixie all had a little disagreement about the creative way things go. And if Jim is mentoring me and Jim quits/gets fired, everything that Jim was associated went downhill. I mean, look what happened with Matt Morgan, the same thing.
Yeah.
All of Jim's projects went out the door just because they were Jim's projects.
That's interesting because you've heard stories of like Paul Heyman. If you're a Paul Heyman guy and you get labeled that, and if someone's pitching for you for so long, eventually they go, all right, we don't want to hear that anymore. We're going to purposely hurt this person because you won't shut up about him. And Jim Cornette, obviously a figure in wrestling, you either love him or hate him. I love him, so he shares his opinion, and
I'm
that's
a Jim
his opinion.
Guy.
Yeah, God damn it, God damn it, pal. I love, but it's shocking to hear that because for me, that's money left on the table because you, for so long while in TNA, Impact Wrestling, the momentum was just building and building. It to me, it was just like a dumb decision not to do it. And now at the same time, do you feel like maybe bringing in all these former WWE wrestlers, they were like, okay, well, you plaster, well, Sting wasn't WWE, but he was WCW. Plaster him or Kurt Angle or Scott Steiner or Booker T on a poster versus you.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that was one of the reasons as well, being like, oh well, these are the stars that people recognize. You're being groomed.
I don't think that at all. I think because I mean, when Samoa Joe was a champion, he was predominantly on the poster, so that has nothing to do with it. I really think Dixie pushed hard for me to be the champion. Jim Cornette obviously did. I don't think Vince Russo was 100% on board as me as a champ, just on the proven commodity factor. He was going with what he thought at the time was the safe bet, the former WWE guys. And, we all can be upset and what ifs. At the end of the day, I'm still getting paid. My family's being taken care of. So, a lot of these guys can say, they can complain about, oh, I was never the heavyweight champion. Oh, I never had a singles run. Bro, my house got paid for. My cars got paid for. My kids go to good schools. So, I mean, I love pro wrestling. I've been doing it for over 20 years. But for me to be a baby and cry over a predetermined outcome.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm never going to be the champ. Bro, I was like, sorry, that's my dog. I was like a 17 million time tag champion. So who cares?
True.
I mean, I'm not, I'm not disrespecting the sport or anything like that. But I mean, let's be realistic. Did I want to be the singles champ? Of course, everybody wants to be the heavyweight champion. That's if you're not in wrestling, if you're in wrestling, you don't want to be a heavyweight champion, then maybe you should go do something else.
Yeah,
because that's everyone's ultimate goal. But looking back on it as I get older, brother, my life is good. My kids taken care of. Everyone's happy. I got injured. I got, I'm relatively healthy. Who cares? At the end of the day, no one's going to care if I won the belt 20 times or one time or 0 times.